All over the United States, homebrew clubs meet to make, drink, and talk about beer. This is the Crude Brew Crew Homebrew Club out of Torrance, California. Welcome to our meeting.
Welcome back to another episode of the Crude Brew Crew. Today we're here with Devin, one of our Crude Brew Crew Homebrew Club members. That's a tongue twister. And he's our head brewer today. We're going to be brewing, I think it's a Wildfire Wheat. Tell us about it.
It's actually a sour watermelon wildfire wheat. It starts out with a wildfire wheat brewed with an American ale yeast for 1 week, and then we actually add the lambic in after 1 week and ferment for 6 months to give it the sour. And we're also going to infuse. We're going to add some watermelon puree to give it a little bit of watermelon flavor as well.
Ooh, it sounds awesome. Are we doing a 5 or 10 gallon batch? Or
we're making an 11 gallon batch. We'll probably boil down to 10ish, somewhere around
about 10ish. Okay. Yeah. And then he went above and beyond most head brewers, and he went traveling around Colorado and Arizona and brought us back some souvenirs. And so we're going to be tasting some wheat beers from Arizona, Colorado. We'll tell you the names of them as we taste them. And then also Noel's got a cool infuser thing going on with some saisons. We'll show you that a little later too. But where are we at with the brew? I know we started a little earlier.
Yeah, we actually are mashing right now. We've been mashing for about 20 minutes. So we're doing all grain, obviously. So I milled everything. We got our mash temp up to 164, and we've been mashing for a little bit, and it's going pretty well.
Great.
Yeah. Well, 151. Sorry. We cooked the water to 164, then we put it into 151.
We're going to keep checking back with you throughout the brew day, and obviously, as always, you have a bunch of help here. So if you need us to scrub some buckets or lift something up, just come knock us upside the head.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah.
And then we'll get back with you guys.
All right.
All right, so as we're brewing with Devin over there, we also are tasting one of Noel's Saison, which has turned into 4 of Noel's Saisons. This is actually only coming out of 1 5-gallon keg, but it's going through 4 separate infusers that Noel designed, and I'm going to let him tell you more about it, and then we'll tell you what's in each one, and I'm down with this jalapeno one.
Yeah, it's pretty simple as far as it's just a water filter housing with no water filter in it. I took a piece of PVC pipe, drilled it out, put a cap on it, fit it into where the filter goes, and then I just made up recipes for each one to infuse the beer as it goes in. And I made a little header too for the beer to split 4 ways also. But so I made 4 different ones. This one is a jalapeno, serrano, cilantro, garlic beer. In my mind, was either going to be the best one or the worst one.
My favorite.
So it turned out I was pretty happy with it. This one was a coconut coffee. It's like 95% roasted coconut and like a handful of coffee in there. This one came out pretty good too. And then this one was a ginger peach, exactly. It's like 95% peach and ginger on there. And really mostly tasted ginger though. And on this one is a pineapple and Centennial hops. And this one I haven't tried yet.
I just tried it. Out of the 4 of them, my descriptors suck. This tastes more beery. The other ones have these crazy flavors that are coming out, and this one's more like, this is a good beer, this is a good Saison. And I'm not getting too much pineapple on it. It's very good, still a very good beer. But my favorite is this jalapeno, serrano, cilantro, and garlic. Almost a peach.
Right. So my favorite is the coconut coffee.
And I'm just gonna make you do one more plug for for the lame brains or the people that don't know where to get this stuff, where'd you get these these water filters?
I just got them through Amazon. I don't know what oh no, it was called Fast Filters. I think it's called Fast Filters, and it's a Pentec brand.
Go ahead.
Water housing, and yeah, so that was it. They were like $17 each, I think. They weren't too expensive.
Okay. And then, like I said, when I walked up, I really did think Noel tapped 5 different beers here, which you could do. You really could do that. But when he told me he did this out of 1 5-gallon keg, I was blown away. This is an awesome idea. Props to you. Great beer. Great combinations of flavors that you're adding. And, you know, we've seen Dogfish Head who uses I think it's the same thing. It's called like a Randall enamel hopper or something or other. And they just add crazy hops in there and make a real hoppy beer come out, which is awesome. Yeah, you did a little different,
The reason why I didn't go with the hops is because it's a Saison, it's a lighter beer, and I didn't think it could take a huge boost of hops. At least I thought it might off-balance it, so I was thinking maybe other flavors would work better. If I had made a pale ale or a heavier beer, I think that I would probably just filled all these with hops.
You may make a new style, man. There may be a new BJCP style called the Saison IPA or something after. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
But we're gonna get back to the brewing, and we just want to show you the setup we got going on. This is what the brew club's enjoying as we're brewing and hanging out and doing our thing. Back with Jared. Last month, you remember Jared, he was brewing the Love You Long Time Saison, which we actually changed the name of because we changed the recipe. So we changed it to
Triple Sack Saison.
Why is your glass empty?
You know what? I'm not sure. I think
we're actually going to pour it right now, and we're going to taste it, and we're going to let you know how it goes.
Cheers.
So we'll let you know how it tastes.
Yeah, so this was supposed to be a red Saison. And, you know, it's okay. Not quite as red as the original Love You Long Time recipe was because we changed an ingredient. We went from roasted barley, which is supposed to be like the red color maker.
Just make it a little darker.
But we went to the Carafa 2, dehusked Carafa 2. And anyhow, that's the way it came out. It's all right. And the way we did it, if you guys remember, we just dunked it. Actually, I don't think we had the camera.
How'd you do it?
We just dunked it. And that's how it came out. Worked out. And very, you don't get that dark roasty flavor.
It's very good. I agree with you. It's not as red as I thought it was gonna be. It's very because I'm Mexican and the ham behind it. No, I think it's got that champagne finish like most Saisons do. It's very dry.
It did come out dry. That's the honey.
And it's very tasty. There's no off flavors. There's nothing crazy about it. It's just I thought it was going to be a little more red, but like you said, we changed that one ingredient.
Yeah, and do you taste any of the honey flavor?
I don't. But I think it's too dry, that's why.
Yeah, well that was the thing.
I think it takes it over.
If you put the honey at the front end to boil, then it dries it out. And if you put it like you're supposed to, if you put it in secondary, then you get the flavor. Well, a lot of people say put it at flame out. It'll do a little bit of both. Well, it dried it out, but...
You know, another thing we can do, if we can go this way, we could remind you of what we're doing here with these infusers. And, you know, I'm just saying, I don't know how well beer would flow through honey. It would probably make this viscous mess coming out in our glass more like a molasses syrup. But maybe we can try something in the future where we got honeycomb or something that's going through. And
these are great.
These are awesome. But I'm just saying, you know, we didn't get the honey flavor we thought. Maybe there's something we can adjust later during serving if that's something you want. But this is a very tasty beer. I'll drink it all day till it's gone.
Salud.
And we're going to keep moving on. We're still brewing a beer over here with Devin and tasting beers, which we actually just popped a 5-gallon keg in a couple of hours. So that's pretty good. We don't have too many people here, so it was pretty awesome we went through that. So we just tapped another keg. The Infusers are back in action. I keep wanting to call it Love You Long Time because it's awesome. But the Triple Sack's going down very well, and we also got some Arizona, Colorado beers coming up, so stay tuned.
So this has been another successful club meeting. Unfortunately, David took off, so we're going to close up.
Yeah.
So Devin brewed a good wheat beer.
That's right.
We came in a little under gravity.
Yeah, it was 1.038, so we'll see how that turns out.
It's supposed to be about 1040.
42,
1040, okay.
Like
So we're a little under.
Yeah.
But, we'll see how the yeast does. And next week, we're going to, after primary fermentation, we're going to add some watermelon.
That's right.
Add alembic yeast. 6 months later,
Yep.
we'll add a ton of watermelon for flavor.
40 ounces.
And then we'll bottle it. And I'm hoping we'll bring a keg to the Homebrewers Festival.
Yeah,
next
hopefully
May.
it turns out well enough to dispatch to our homebrew friends.
Yeah. So if that happens, show up for the Southern California Homebrewers Festival, May 5th, I think it is, 4th and 5th, and we'll be serving it.
Okay, sounds good.
So we'll see you next month. Next month we're doing a Pilsner, so that'll be a lot of fun.
Okay.
Bobby is our head brewer.
Oh, good.
And it'll be his first Pilsner, so it'll be a lot of fun.
Cool.
So until next month, keep drinking great beer.
So I need to get up there? Yeah, you're right. Should I get up there?
Yeah, just start hook it up, light it up. Sweet and strong. Strange combination.
Yeah.
But don't stand in front of the light.
I got an empty glass. No bullshit.
It's your turn, sir. I believe you. I'm done. We're done here.
Oh my God. Yeah. Good job, girl.
Someone's got to represent.
I've been up there plenty of times.
Now.
There you go.